What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. And have you seen these yet? These are called crank wraps. It's a pretty cool little concept. I'd heard about them over the years, but I'd never actually seen how they work until I went to the sports show, the Let's Go Fishing show in Collinsville, Illinois. I was there a few weeks ago. Great time. Annual event. Check it out if you're in the area. And Rick Fishbeck sat down with me and Doug and JB and showed us how to use these. The crank wraps, www.crankwraps.com. Go to the website if you want to look at all the different products they have. They got a ton of different colors and a ton of different shapes that fit a ton of different baits. This one right here is for jerkbait, but they have them for crankbaits. They have them for topwater. You can actually cut these out, like little pieces of these, and put them on the blades of your spinnerbait or on your bladed jig, aka chatterbait, just to kind of spruce it up and make it a little bit different. But each one of these is designed for a certain style, body style of bait, whether it be a jerkbait, crankbait, or topwater. And it tells you right here, like this right here is the scope stick 100. So this bait, this template is cut out for the scope stick. Now I've got a couple different ones that I bought. This is the mixed stick. So we're going to be doing the Spro mixed stick. And I also bought some for the Smithwick Rogue. It is definitely cold outside. It is winter time, so we're fishing jerkbaits. And crappie is probably, I don't know, there's just not a lot of jerkbait colors designed to mimic a crappie. And he said this is one of the most popular colors, or one of the better colors that they offer, in his opinion. It's the white crappie. Some of the other popular colors that they have are right here. You can go to their website, like I said, and check out all the different colors. They got a ton of stuff, guys. A ton of stuff. Pretty much any bait you want, they've got something that you can wrap it with. And it's very durable. It's a removable. He sat down with us and, you know, showed us how to put them on, but he also showed us how to take them off. They don't mess up the paint job. So, you know, I've got this one right here. I think this is the Norman color. This is Spro mixed stick. This is a color I don't use all that much, and I'm gonna actually cover it with one of those crank wraps. But if I decide that I need this color and I've got that crappie, you know, I've got whatever crank wrap over the top of it, you can just pull it right off. It comes off really easy and it doesn't rip your paint job off. So it's almost like a brawl on a sports car or something, you know. It just kind of protects the paint, or a boat wrap. It's still underneath there. You got to pull it off. And it's durable. You know, I haven't fished them yet, but I'm just going by what I've heard on the internet and what Rick was telling me. But it's very durable, so it doesn't get scuffed up very bad. I mean, you can catch a bunch of fish on it, and it retains its color, and it doesn't add weight. It's a minimal amount of weight, because that was one of the questions I had. Does it change the action of the crankbait or the jerkbait? And doesn't make it sink, because, you know, you're adding something to something that's supposed to suspend. And some of these jerkbaits are real finicky. Just a little bit of weight can make a big difference. But it's such a lightweight product that, you know, it doesn't affect the action, and it doesn't affect the way the bait suspends. So let's put one of these on. I'm getting some stuff ready, because we're supposed to be getting some warmer weather, and hopefully some of these lakes will thaw off here in the next couple of weeks, and we can get out there and throw some jerkbaits around. I'm getting cabin fever, folks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting cabin fever. It's driving me nuts. So I'm trying to hold it together. But let's break out one of these and see if we can make it look like it's supposed to look. All right, we got everything set up. We're gonna be doing the white crappie in the Spro mixed stick. We've got our bait right here, and these come 2 to a pack. Basically, there's four templates, so one for each side, so you can wrap 2 baits per 1 pack. And we're looking at this side of the bait, so we're going to start with this one right here. And the whole thing is lining up the eye. So let's pull this sucker off of here. And you notice when I pull this off the template, there's an eye. So this is a spot where the bill's gonna go, and there's an eye right there. I'll put my hand behind it so you can see it. So you're gonna line up the eye. You know, Spro's got that evil looking eye.
So you want to get it right, you want to get the eye on the bait right in the eye of the template. And it can be a little bit tricky. I mean, Rick was really good at doing this. He's done thousands of these, so the whole key is to line that eye up just right. That looks pretty good right there, I think. Kind of got to pay attention to this bill too. You can't get too low. I think this is something that the first couple times you do it are going to be tricky, but after you do it, you know, numerous times, it becomes kind of second nature. The good thing is you can, if you get it kind of screwed up on there, you can just pop it off and start over. That's kind of looking good right there. So we're going to lay it down on the bait. All the way down. And these things fit and they cover the whole bait. So I'm kind of looking at how that's going to lay on the belly. It looks like I got plenty of room. Might need to actually go up a little forward a little bit because it's kind of coming. See how it's a little bit too long there for the back? So I got to go forward a little bit with it. But see, you can just pull it right off. Until you really mash down on it, it's pretty easy to work with. So I'm going to have to go all the way up to the nose, trying to get the eyeball just right. That looks pretty good right there. Okay. We're a little bit long on the back still. Just pull it off. If you don't like how it looks, just pull it off. Alright, let's lay that sucker on there, get the eye lined up really good. Gotta watch this bill. Looks like the bill's about where it needs to be. And got it a little bit crooked. So it's just one of them things you gotta mess with a little bit first couple times, and then you'll get it dialed in. Good thing is it's not too terribly sticky, so you can manipulate it. You can kind of finagle it. That's looking pretty good right there. I think that's going to work, so we're going to go with that. So I'm just going to push down the center like that. He said kind of hold the center, don't go up and down first, work like one side. So we're gonna roll the back over first. We're just going to go all the way down and roll this back over. This bait's got glitter on the top too. I don't know if you're supposed to clean these first. It might not have been a bad idea to clean them. Get all the debris off of it, but nah, we're gonna do it this way. This is just a learning experience. So once I've pushed down everything on the top, we're gonna go to the belly area and kind of push down there. It seems to be sticking. I know one thing he said, if you get any kind of bubbles in it, you can take a lighter and just kind of hit those areas with a lighter and push them down. And it's pretty pliable stuff. That's a really cool looking bait. I mean, that totally changed that. Seems to be pretty good. I mean, it seems like I got pretty good coverage. Not too terribly worried about what the back looks like. You know, this is one of those deals where you're gonna have a little bit of a white belly, which I like the white belly. I actually want the belly to be white. You know, the fish are seeing the belly and the sides most of the time. There's a little bit of flash that goes on with any kind of hard bait, crankbait or jerkbait, and that does attract the fish. But I mean, I think that's going to work right. All right, here's what we came up with. This is what the original bait looked like, and then the reveal. This is the white crappie,
And it's not perfect. This is something that's going to take a little bit of practice for me to do, but you get the ideal. I mean, that totally changed the bait from that to that. And there's a lot of crappie that fall victim to bass any time of the year, especially in the winter when they get around those brush piles. I think that's a major food source for big bass in the winter time. And there's just not a lot of baits out there that look like a crappie. So now you can just take a bait that you got. If you got some discounted baits that you buy in a bargain bin that are just ugly colors, you can turn them into good colors with the crank wrap. And it's pretty simple. It's going to take me a couple more times to get it dialed in, but this bait as it is right now is, you know, it's not terribly bad. I did an okay job on it. There's one little ripple right here that I need to take a light or two and just kind of smooth it out, and then I'm gonna do the other side. But they've got most crankbaits and jerkbaits that you have, they've got some kind of wrap for it. A lot of different cool colors, a lot of different styles. Go check them out, crankwraps.com. Thumbs up if you appreciate the content, and don't forget to subscribe. It will be greatly appreciated. Hopefully I can be back out in the water, because I don't know, man. I don't know. It's driving me nuts, but cool product. Until next time.